Hello my lovely Aries, and welcome to your reading for the month of May. Welcome if you're joining me for the first time, and welcome back if you've been with me before. Okay, I'm a couple of days into May, so I'm going to get on with it and get this video out to you as quickly as possible. So, Spirit, we're looking at Aries, please. We're looking at the trends for Aries during the month of May and what they should be looking out for, please. Hope you're all good today, Aries. Ooh, professional assistance. Okay. Let's put out a few cards and then we'll go through them. Optimism. Things are looking good. Loss. Okay. Just as I said, things were looking good. But they are, you know. Aries, I'm going to start with these cards because, as I say, we started with a professional assistance. But this sort of, for me, it feels more like there's some sort of, something going on in your working life that you had high hopes for. It may still be going on in your working life, and it may be something that you still do have high hopes for. We have the loss card, and it may be that you're feeling that there's an opportunity that has passed you by. Or you may be worried that this opportunity is about to pass you by. But you have surrounded yourself with this optimism. It's your central card here. So, you know, there's more positive than negative within these three cards. Normally I'd lay some more cards first. But I think we might just, let me just get some more information on those cards to see how this is going. So what's this professional assistance, please, for Aries? I'm going to stick with Oracle for the time being, and then we'll go through with some tarot. So please stay with me. What is this professional assistance for Aries, Spirit? Can you give us some hints, some clue, please? Okay. Okay, so it could be, we have create. It could be some sort of creative project that you're working on. It could be a situation that has been created that just some guidance. You needed something, you needed some help with, some guidance with. Let me just check, you can see that? Yeah, okay. They've given us another card already. Yeah, you had some help because you weren't feeling very clear about things. Okay, we have the foggy card. I call it the foggy card, but you know what I mean. So yeah, there's been something that has been difficult for you to handle. I don't mean in an emotional way. I just feel like it's some sort of project that you've been working on, or some thoughts in your head, something you're planning that you needed some clarity on. So you've asked for some sort of professional assistance. If you haven't got that already, it may well be in the month of May that will come to you, that you will get somebody helping you to sort out this issue. Now, it could be a work colleague, it could be somebody you've employed, it could simply be that you're getting help from a member of the community who knows more about the topic than you do. There may be something technical you just need help with. Anyway, you get the gist. You know what I mean. But let's see, we have this optimism spirit. Yeah, again, this is about sharing gifts. So it feels like it's almost like you're working with other people. This is what's coming through quite clearly. You're working with other people on some sort of project, some sort of endeavor, or just something you want to achieve. For some of you, Aries, it could simply be that you're building stuff in your garden. I don't know why I said that. If that resonates with you, please do let me know in the comments. I've just got visions of somebody building a shed. How bizarre. But if you're building a shed, do let us know. I do get that feeling. It's interesting. Anyway, so, you know, this is all going on. This is all looking really positive. You're getting the help you need with whatever it is you're working on. You know, you're enjoying working with other people. It's making you happy. So what is this concern you've got, Aries? Thank you, Spirit. That was quick. Okay, we have speak with love. You may be concerned I mean, this, if we take this very literally at the moment, you may well be concerned about losing a love interest. But I don't feel you're accurate here, Aries. But it may be a concern. You may be worried about losing somebody. Let's get some more information on that, please, Spirit. Again, Spirit is saying, look, Aries, you need to be positive about this because this is about you worrying about it. You have this lovely optimism. Things are going well for you, but you're worrying. Sorry, I'm off the cards about. You're worrying that something isn't going to work out. Now, it may well be that you have some concerns, even though you're optimistic about this project. It could be that you're worried that, you know, you're loving it and it may not last, you know, something may change. But they're saying, look, be kind to yourself, Aries, you know. Allow yourself to experience this positivity because they're saying there's light to be spread here and you don't spread the... I was going to say you don't spread the light in the darkness, but you know what I mean. The light is there to brighten the darkness. So, you know, I think your sense of loss is more about you worrying about what might happen rather than the reality of what looks like it is happening here. Let's get some more information on what it is you're working on. What is it? Can you tell us, Spirit, please? Back and forth. This may be why you're a bit concerned, Aries. You know, I'm sure this reading won't resonate with everybody, but this seems quite specific this month. You know, it feels like there's been a back and forth energy. So it may be that whatever it is you're thinking about, working on or planning, it may be that it's taken a while to get off the ground. And that may be why you're feeling a little bit worried that it may not work out. What else, please, Spirit? What else for Aries for May? What else for Aries, please? Oop. Meanwhile, as I drop the cards. Can we redo those, please? They didn't feel right. Spirit, can we redo them, please? Okay, what else for Aries? What does Aries need to be mindful of? Jumpy cards today. Yeah, commitment. So this is definitely something that you need to commit to. You need to keep your sense of optimism, your sense of light, Aries, and your sense of commitment. Because it may be that in the past, maybe yourself or the people you've worked with haven't been able to focus on the project in hand. It looks like the support is there now. It looks like you're working well together. But I think in the past, there's been this back and forth energy. Maybe because there's been a lack of commitment on the part of, as I say, yourself or maybe some of the people that are with you at the moment. So let's see what else. Is there one more, please, Spirit? Yeah, it looks like... Ooh, oh gosh. I was only going to take one card, but I'm going to take them both because Spirit have just said... It feels like you're onto something really good here, Aries. And it does feel like it's sort of work-related or project-related, as I keep saying. But you see, this is the card of discovery. And I feel like you've discovered sort of the winning path as such. The reason I said, oh, I'm going to take both of those is because the card of deception came up. But interestingly, it was hidden behind it. Aries, I have to say this to you, and it's totally random. If you are working on something important that is new and innovative, make sure you've got the protection for it in place. I sound a bit Dragon's Den-y here, don't I? But the deception card, as you see, I've placed it behind. It feels like you could discover something really good or come up with an idea that's really good and someone else might want to steal it, borrow it or use it, which would almost like dilute it, if you know what I mean, because they will take it as theirs. that isn't meant as any sort of you're under threat from anybody. I just think that people are going to get carried away because whatever you're working on is going to be very popular. Now, whether that is you making a shed in the garden and the neighbour decides they want one, they're going to build one the same, or whether you're working on a million pound project and you haven't got a patent in place, I don't know. But just, I don't get the feeling you've got to watch your own back, but I do feel there'll be people that want to bask in your glory and take a piece of it for themselves, is what I'm saying. So please let me know if that resonates, because that is a very direct message today, Aries. Let's just get some more information on these and then we'll do some tarot. Is there any more information you can tell us about the back and forth energy? Oop. Yeah, again, they're saying, look, it's in, you know, make sure that you stay in the light with your thinking, Aries. You know, you've got to have this commitment. So, you know, keep it positive. There's almost a feeling of going with the flow here, but there's also, it's interesting because I also feel there's a need to focus. So although you're going with the flow, you've also got to focus. Interesting. But you know, it's I don't get any sort of major issues, but they're saying keep the energy positive, because if you start stressing about losing out, it's almost like you're going to invite that into your subconscious, and that is going to sabotage what you're trying to do. I think that's what I was meaning to say. Sometimes the messages come through in a quite a muddled up way, and I just have to decipher my own words. What's this commitment? What do you need to tell us about the commitment and discovery? Let's do a joint card, please. Commitment and discovery. Oop. Okay, they've given us two anyway. Yeah, reach out. If you're stuck with anything or you need some support, even if you're working really hard and you're really tired and you need some emotional support, you know, somebody just to do your washing or whatever, make sure that you reach out and ask for that support while you put the work in. And basically, Aries, you know, don't hang on to anything negative. You see this lady dropping the sandbag out of the basket so that she can fly high. Don't hold on to anything that's going to hold you back from the success you have worked so hard for. I need a card for the deception, please. Tell us about this deception spirit. What have Aries got to look out for? Okay, they're saying take things, take bite-sized steps. So take things a little bit at a time while you don't rush into things, because then you will miss the detail. And what they mean by that is, you know, like earlier I was saying, make sure if you've got a new idea, or you know, especially if you're in business of some sort, make sure that you have protected your business interests. Okay, now this doesn't come through as a major warning, as I said, because it's a general reading, it'll mean different things to different people. So for some of you, it could, as I say, be as simple as you're working on a project in your garden, your neighbour sees it, and they may choose the idea but make theirs better, for example, because you've missed some of the detail on yours. So it's about just taking your time but making sure you've protected your project as much as you would want to. So let's just see what action steps you need to take, what action steps the Aries needs to take. We've gone through quite a few actions with the Oracle, but let's see if Tarot wants to tell us anything, Aries. Oops, thank you. It's all going to be good, Aries. Look at this. Blissful happiness, family life, you know, an emphasis on family, again an emphasis on support. Could well be that the people supporting you in your endeavours are your family, you know, but it's all looking good. They're also saying make sure you make time for your family, because sometimes we can get so absorbed in projects, can't we, that we forget that there's people around us that need our time also. Here's our card of sort of expansion. You know, things can grow here. You can make a lovely family life for yourself and the people around you. You know, you're focusing on it, but you are looking at how you can grow this idea and expand it. But you are going to be doing it. You know, it's going to be a successful project, this. It may be something that's linked with sort of something you've dreamed of for a very long time. You may have been sort of thinking about this. It may even be something as simple as, you know, you wanted your house to be a certain shape and you're now having an extension or something. You know, it may have been that you've been planning this for a very long time. Six of Cups is very much a card of nostalgia. Very much for some people it'll be about returning to childhood ideals, you know, things like that. So it may be that you're creating I'm a bit garden obsessed today, aren't I? But it could be that you're creating something that you saw in your childhood and you want to recreate it in your adulthood, you know, something like that. So nostalgia looks good. And again, we have this community support. So you've definitely got people sort of helping you to, you know, put in a good foundation for your future, basically. They're working with you. So you've got that support, Aries. I hope those cards are in. I've changed my camera angle, so sometimes it's a bit wonky. Only because I'm getting used to it, but you know. Right, Aries, that's all really positive. I'm just going to use this bowl here, and I have some angel words here, words from the angels. So I'm not actually, I know you can't see me, but I'm not actually looking at it because that would defeat the object. And I'm going to see what words come up for you. What are the overarching themes for Aries during the month of May, please? The overarching theme. Gratitude. So, you know, as you, I'm putting it by the Optimism card, which is lovely. You know, don't forget, Aries, you know, you're working very hard, you're achieving things, but be grateful because you are being supported here by a lot of people. Be grateful to the universe that these opportunities are coming your way. Can we have another one, please? Presence. So yeah, make sure that this again goes with the commitment card. Make sure you're present in your endeavours because that will be what helps you to complete them and have success. Oh gosh, look again. What are the chances of that? Light. You know, you've had two cards that have got light in them. We had see the light and spread the light. So keep your energy light this month, Aries. It's so important. So important. Right, one more. I get a bit obsessed with these little cards. I like them. One more. Acceptance. Yeah. It may be along the way you may have little blips, and I don't know why I'm saying this, but it may be they're tiny. There's nothing major here. But, you know, you need to sort of just accept that things may not go exactly as you want them. But from what I see here, it's looking really, really positive. So, you know, and there is a part of me that sort of needs to say to you, Aries, you need to accept that you deserve this. You've been very focused. You've worked towards whatever it is you're doing. You know, as I say, it could be anything. I mean, I could rattle off all sorts of things from new jobs to this shed that I seem to be obsessed with. Right through to, you know, high-powered work projects. Whatever it is for you, don't forget to let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe, please. It really, really helps me out. Oh, we have a fallen card. Openness. I thought I'd take that. I hadn't planned to, but we have a card of openness. So yeah, be open to people supporting you, Aries. Be grateful for their support, and you know, you're gonna take some really good strides in the month of May by the looks of things in terms of achievement. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much, Aries, for joining me today, and look out for some other readings throughout the month. I'm really getting back into my channel now after having a break for a while. So please don't forget to subscribe if you've enjoyed this and click the notification bell. It just really helps the videos to be seen. Okay, thank you all. Have a beautiful month and I will speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.